Family by Family is one of the most inspiring approaches to assisting very vulnerable families going through a tough time, that I've come across in 4 decades.
Family by Family is a network of families connecting with other families. One family have been through tough times and helping another family that are going through tough times.
Lots of people are in that bit where they're trying to get through it and they can't get out the other side, so you can kind of go, you know what, I did this, I've been here, I've done that. I can actually get out. I can help you get out the other side. It can be done. It's not a completely hopeless situation. And I think that's mostly what sharing families have to offer, I think, is just themselves and their stories and their life.
Hi, I'm Linda and we're Seeking Family from Playford.
When we met Linda and her family, they were going through a really hard time. They were at risk of having their family separated by having the children removed from the home.
27 notifications in the last 3 years before this year.
What we saw was a very sad, depressed family. There was a lot of confusion happening.
They wanted to take the kids till they were 18. I went through court for 3 months.
How can we help with this? Because we're just as dysfunctional as the next family. But then we realised that we'd actually learnt a lot of things that that we could really help Linda with.
Rochelle and David have just coaxed me along, and fantastic to go through court, having the support behind me and not losing my kids. I'm looking at a happier future with my kids.
I'm Sue. I'm a Seeking Family. I'm a single parent with 4 children. My 9-year-old son has some special needs. He was too young for it to be labelled, so it got labelled as developmental delays, which is an umbrella thing. Yeah. Since then, I've been knocking on doors and you know, screaming and crying and whatever for help.
We have guest speakers giving us training, for example, from Autism SA. That was particularly significant with Sue because I was able to pass on that information.
Instead of me telling me, no, I'm useless, I'm this, that and the other, I've got someone saying, no, you are a good mum, you do a good job, you know. So it's just, yeah, that helps immensely.
Just seeing her come alive, the way that she holds herself compared to the way that she did when I first met her is just, yeah. She actually, you know, stands tall and smiles.
Now life is it's just going to get better. It's as good as it can get for me at the moment, I believe, you know.
My goals that we're working on at the moment are getting out more.
I'm getting to know her and not having her feel as though I'm a worker, I'm a friend, and I feel I am her friend now.
Jessie was afraid of leaving the house, afraid of connecting to other parents because she had a child in care, and she thought that people would judge her.
I think she helped me just by watching her. She's a good role model.
She has just come so far in such a short amount of time, and her own reflection of what's happened for her and what's changed for her has been really inspiring.
I think it was mostly because of my self-confidence. I didn't have any. And I feel like when I'm out doing stuff by myself, sometimes I might feel alone, and like people are looking at me and thinking that I'm stupid, but I'm not. I'm just having fun with my son.
Giving us hope of a new way of reaching out to troubled families, drawing on the strengths that exist in other families.